Proper sanitation and implant administration techniques are key for optimizing the performance of and your investment in Synovex implants. Synovex implants perform most effectively when they're properly administered into a clean implant site. Always remember to handle cattle as calmly as possible. Avoid overcrowding and properly restrain each calf while it's being processed. This reduces the stress on the calves being worked and helps to ensure the calves' ears stay cleaner for implanting. If the needle on the implant gun passes through dirt and manure on its way into the ear, it can carry bacteria into the implant site. When that happens, bacteria can multiply, form an abscess, and wall off the implant, or cause it to expel the dose, causing loss of efficacy. An implant that's compromised due to infection could be expelled, causing the animal to miss out on up to 90 pounds of gain. A few simple procedures can minimize sanitation-related defects, making for a more ideal implant site. They also help eliminate lost performance that occurs if an infection expels the implant itself. To achieve a healthier implant site, prepare to brush and disinfect the ears of cattle that are noticeably dirty or wet. You'll need a two-sided brush with stiff and soft bristles, a disinfectant tray, sponges, latex or nitrile gloves, and large and small buckets and disinfectant solution. First, fill the large bucket with diluted chlorhexidine solution or water and drop in a sponge. Then, fill the small bucket with disinfectant solution, completely covering the cleaning brush. Next, pour the disinfectant solution over a sponge in the disinfecting tray. Before you begin processing animals, remember to put on gloves. Next, hold the ear and make a visual inspection. If it's dry and clean, implant it. But if the ear is dirty or wet from any source, even from rain, fog, snow, or urine, clean the ear thoroughly before implanting. To clean, use a sponge or brush soaked in disinfectant solution and brush the middle third of the ear several times until the implantation side is clear of visible debris. When using a two-sided brush, first, use the stiff bristles to clean and scrape. Then, rotate the brush, using the softer bristles to make a clean pass across the implant site. Always move from the base of the ear to the tip of the ear. Repeat this process by reapplying disinfectant and cleaning if you experience extremely dirty ears or they're covered with fresh manure. All right, now you're ready to implant. Locate the proper implant site by dividing the ear into 3 sections. The implant should be deposited subcutaneously into the center section. To accomplish this, you should start the needle insertion on the outer 1/3 as indicated. Avoid previous implants, tag holes, and damaged ears by inserting the implant at least 1 finger width away from these obstacles. If the proper location can't be obtained, then implant in the opposite ear. When implanting, if the needle doesn't immediately penetrate the skin or if it slides or skips along the surface, re-clean the needle by rubbing it on the tray sponge, which is soaked in disinfectant. When the needle skips, the bevel of the needle acts like a scoop and can carry hair and debris into the implant site if it's not re-cleaned. If this happens, a new needle isn't necessary, only re-cleaning. If a needle becomes dull or nicked up, sharpen it or replace it with a new one. In addition to these simple sanitation procedures, be sure to remember the importance of cleaning the processing area after you work cattle. Be sure to store your implants in a clean, dry area, following label directions for storage conditions and temperatures. Zoetis is committed to helping customers maximize their bottom line by providing value-added services such as implant quality assurance checks and training. These comprehensive Zoetis value-added services help maximize animal performance and return on your implant investment through process evaluation, goal setting, quality assurance program development, crew training, access to tools, and monitoring and assessment of implant program results. Do not use Synovex products in veal calves. Refer to label for complete directions for use, precautions, and warning.